Hi there, folks. Welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for softball here on a Thursday afternoon. Happy opening day of the Major League Baseball season, but we've been well underway for softball here as the Bakersfield College Renegades intend to take on the College of the Canyons Cougars here at Whitten Field. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you with us. Both these teams right now sitting in a tie for third place in the WSC South at 3-2 in conference play. Canyons at 16-11, Bakersfield at 13-15. Pretty even matchup, first matchup of the season between these two teams. Let's get you to the starting lineup for the visiting Bakersfield Renegades. As Casey Goodman, their head coach, will send Maddie Ortiz, Lexi Rowland, and Alexa Marquez to start things off. Elizabeth Andre will bat in the 4 spot. Andrea Barajas in the 5 spot. Then Alexia Martinez, the DP, who will also flex in as the pitcher here today. Jennifer Padilla and the left fielder in the 7 spot. Emily Hernandez, the center fielder, batting 8th, and Isabella Harrison, the second baseman, batting 9th. As we said, it was originally scheduled to be Cassidy Torres, but she will be flexed out for Alexa Martinez to get to work in the pitcher's spot. For College of the Canyons, Akana Gonzalez will get the start. And, of course, my stat sheet not working, so we'll go to the right sheet here. Gonzalez, just her 10th start of the year. She missed some time. Is 7-2 on the year with 2 shutouts, a 1.97 ERA, which is top 25 in the state of California. Same with the Winds, top 40 in the state of California this year. 53 1/3 innings, 22 runs, 15 earned. Runs allowed rate of 3.71 over a 9-inning stretch. 3 walks. 18 walks, 25 strikeouts on the season for her. Giving up 54 hits and 2 home runs this year. Here's Maddie Ortiz to lead things off. 256 on the year, no extra base hits for Ortiz. 10 hits in 39 at-bats. First pitch misses down, and we are underway. First pitch right at 2:02 in the afternoon. So a couple minutes late from the 2 o'clock start time. Up near 90 degrees once again today. Is that one in for a called strike at the knees? 1-1. Temp at opening pitch, 86 degrees here today. Got up to 89, but it's cooled off just a few degrees. Plenty sunny, not really much of a breeze to speak of. So that one misses down. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Here from Akana Gonzalez to Maddie Ortiz. For Gonzalez, was out with a little bit of an injury for some time. She did pitch on the 24th. So just a couple of days ago on Tuesday, in a 10-9 win over LA Valley, went 4 2/3 in relief, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts, and a home run. She's had a win in 2 of her last 4 appearances, but only pitched 1 game between February 12th and March 17th, so should be well rested, as they would say, although that is less of a factor in softball, as a lot of times pitchers will go back-to-back days, back-to-back games even. Anaís Perez was the workhorse while Gonzalez was out, so he set 103 innings for her this year. So we hit on a 3-2 to Ortiz, fouled off to the right. For Ortiz, just 5 walks, 7 strikeouts on the season. She pops this one up on the infield. Jordan Shepard there to make the catch. 1 away for Bakersfield here in their half of the first. Defensively for College of the Canyons, Giselle Marita at first, Jordan Shepard at second. Denise Jimenez, the shortstop, Jasmine Soriano, the third baseman. Belinda Lojano in left, Jocelyn Jimenez in center, Krista Vierik in right, and Amber Phillips behind the plate working along with Gonzalez as the battery. Lexi Rollins stepping in, 343, excuse me, is my dyslexia the absolute heck out of that one. 34 hits and 99 at-bats this year, top 25 to state in at-bats. She's had 4 doubles and 3 triples. $15 runs batted in as she's behind in the count, 0-1. Gonzalez's delivery chopped on the ground towards third. Soriano scoops it on one hop, fires to first. 2 quick outs here in this first inning. Soriano's been really good defensively this year at third base. Just 2 errors so far of the year on Jasmine Soriano. Error rate of just 0.26 this season, fielding at .974. Helped pump her WAR light, as we call it, because we don't have full stats. So our own WAR light to 2.52. Here's Alexa Marquez. 456 this year for Marquez. 12 doubles, a triple, and a home run. 22 runs batted in. Top 50 in the state in batting average this season. Marquez with a WAR of 4.35 this year. She hits 500 on balls in play. 40 hits so far and 86 at bats. Those 40 hits top 25. Those 12 doubles top 25 in the 3C2A. She was 2 for 3 on the 21st the last time Bakersfield played. And we're in a double header that day again, or excuse me, a doubleheader. I don't actually have their schedule incorrectly, so, you know, wonderful job by me today. Doubleheader against Orange Coast on the 21st. She's 3 for 6 in that doubleheader, with an RBI and a walk. Way ahead here, 3-1. Gonzalez is 3-1 at the letters for a called strike, so the count goes full. 3-2 count with 2 away here in the first. Gonzalez not a heavy strikeout pitcher. Last year was not a heavy strikeout pitcher. This year just 25 in 12 appearances. As she hits Marquez on the arm. So a hit batter and a base runner. So a 2-out base runner here for Bakersfield. Elizabeth already now standing in, takes a called strike. Just 176 average on the season for Alderete. Just 6 hits and 34 at-bats. Does have a home run and a double with 8 runs batted in. Was 0 for 3 with a walk against OCC in their second game on the 21st. And was 0 for 4 with 4 walks on the day. Behind in the count, 0-2 with 2 away with a 2-out base runner on for Bakersfield. That one misses just away. Phillips was set up just off the plate on the outer edge. So we'll go through 1 ball, 2 strikes. Floater in there for called strike 3. Alderete down on strikes. And so a 2-out hit batter, but nothing else. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the home half of the first. And the Canyons lineup will look like this. Belinda Lujano leading off in the left fielder. Then Jocelyn Jimenez, the center fielder, in the 2 spot. Janice Jimenez, the shortstop, batting third. Jordan Shepard in the 4 spot. Jasmine Soriano, the third baseman, hitting in the 5 spot today. First baseman, Giselle Marita. Then Amber Phillips, the catcher. Krista Vierik, the right fielder. And Yahali Gonzalez, the DP today for College of the Canyons. As they will face Alexia Martinez. 6th start of the year for her. 5 wins and 5 losses in 16 appearances this season. An ERA of 5.52. 58 and a third innings pitched. The workhorse of the staff, along with Cassidy Torres. They've split them pretty evenly. 49 runs, 46 of them earned, with 17 walks and 32 strikeouts. She walks just 6% of batters faced this season, with a walk rate of 2.62 over 9. Strikes out about 11, almost 12% of batters she faces, but again, not another high strikeout pitcher. And she'll face Belinda Lujano to lead things off. 423 for Lujano so far this season. 33 hits and 78 at-bats for John Wismath's squad. Just 6 extra base hits for her on the season. 14 runs batted in. But Lujano has been very solid out of the leadoff spot. Top 10 in the 3C 2A in walks. With 22 this year. She's scored 29 times. 20 runs of her 29 have come in Canyons wins, so really, she is a very important cog in the offensive wheel for COC. Out of the leadoff spot. She's been very steady in terms of slash line wins and losses. 404, 525, and 489 in wins. In losses, she actually has been hitting better. 452 on average in losses this year, with an on-base of 585 and a slugging of 548. It's 2 for 4 with a walk and a run scored on Tuesday. Riding an 8-game hitting streak right now. This takes the pitch up, and the count works to 3-1. 3-1 finds the zone. So the count goes full to Lujano. She waits on the 3-2. Takes called strike 3 on the outer side. Martinez starts the game off with a strikeout. One away here, as we'll step to Jocelyn Jimenez. Jimenez 470 on the year, 39 for 83, with 4 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 14 runs batted in. Jocelyn and Janice, the sisters who bat second and third, have been incredible this year. Jimenez top 50 in the state in average, top 10 in the state in on-base percentage at .571. 21 walks for her, which is also top 10 in the state. 30 runs scored for her this season. And again, another steady ball player, home and away in terms of splits, hitting .459 at home, or excuse me, .459 at home and .488 on the road. Waits on a 2-strike pitch. Takes away. She's also a speedster on the base pass with 14 stolen bases this season. That's been something that John Wismath puts in motion a lot. Canyon 70 of 79 running this year as a team. 7th most stolen bases in the state. They've only been caught 9 times, which is wild. They're one of the best teams in the state at limiting strikeouts against. Just 52 strikeouts against coming into today, now 53. So this ball lifted in the air to center field. Hernandez will make the play, 2 down. Give us a chance to set the defense here for Bakersfield. Hernandez makes the nice play in center. She's cornered by Padilla in left and Ortiz in right. Along the infield, Aldretti at first, Harrison at second. Rolling the shortstop, Marquez at third, Barajas behind the plate. Working as the battery with Martinez. 2 down, here's Janice Jimenez, one of the state leaders in average this season, batting .518. She's the state leader in triples with 7. She's got 11 doubles and a home run, 29 runs batted in. The wild stat from Janice, really, though, 2 strikeouts and 16 walks. Absolutely insane in terms of the power numbers. A slugging percentage of .578, an OPS of 1.149. Or actually, I was looking at her sister, sorry. Her on-base percentage is .588. Her slugging is .847, sorry. And her OPS is 435. 44 hits this season, top 10 in the state. Average and on-base percentage also in the top 10. 35 runs scored and 18 stolen bases, all in the top 10. This one lifted into left field. Playable for the left fielder, Padilla, who makes the catch. 1, 2, 3, start for Martinez. No score after a full inning. Canyons and Bakersfield here from Whitten Field.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees. They catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
That's there. All right, here we go in the second inning. Canyons and Bakersfield. Top half of the second. First pitch chopped towards Soriano from the catcher Barajas. 1 away. So Barajas down 5-3. Alexa Martinez, the now pitcher, steps in. Hitting .321 this year. Neither team able to score in the first. Bakersfield working here in the second. Martinez 2 for 4 in game 2. Against OCC, takes a called strike. Scratch that. I said 2 for 4. I meant 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. She was 3 for 6 in the doubleheader. 10 for 22 since March 12th. With 6 runs batted in. So has been on a little bit of a run since the 12th, but has been kind of cooling after what was an absolutely scorching February for her. It's .645 in February with a slash line of .718 and .968 with 20 hits and 31 at-bats with 7 doubles and 12 RBIs. This one hit out in the air into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Martinez rounding and heads to second as it gets all the way to the wall. And right on cue, she's into a stand-up double to lead things off here in the Bakersfield half of the second inning. So floating line drive double out into the left field gap. Jennifer Padilla now coming in. The left fielder batting .241 on the season takes a called strike. Bakersfield in business with traffic at second base. Trying to find the first run of the ball game here in the second inning. For Martinez, I was actually reading Alexa Marquez's stats. So for Martinez, her 7th double. This one popped up on the infield. Just all out of sorts today. Two down as Padilla pops out, and here's Emily Hernandez. 260 on the year for Hernandez. So I actually want to go back to Alexa Martinez. Was 2 for 4 with a double, so I did read the right spot initially, and was 3 for 8 with a double. She's only had 4 hits now in the last 5 games, including today. This one hit off the end of the bat. And Alejandra Gonzalez fielding position retires Emily Hernandez. That'll end the thought for us. We'll go to the home half of the second inning. Bakersfield a 1-out double, but they strand. Martinez out at second. We go to the home half here from Whitten Field. Home half of the second. Bakersfield the only 2 base runners so far through an inning and a half. So the Cougars will come to work here with 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate. Jordan Shepard will lead things off. 305 on the season for Jordan Shepard with 7 doubles, 19 runs batted in. She does have 1 home run on the year as well. Shepard missed a little bit of time due to some nagging injuries. It is back to work now. It's 0 for 3 on Tuesday with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Nope, reading the wrong line again. She was 2 for 4 on Tuesday with an RBI. Ooh, and 2 doubles, so had a heck of a game on Tuesday. 2 runs scored as well. Trying to stay hot here. But she waves and she's down on strikes. Second strikeout for Martinez. Here's Jasmine Soriano now. First pitch swinging, lifts it in the air to straightaway center field. Hernandez drifting back as it moves towards the right and makes the play. So 2 quick outs here. And we'll go to Giselle Merida. 253 average on the year for Merida with a couple of doubles and a triple. 22 runs batted in as the left-handed hitting first baseman steps in. This Canyons offense this year has been pretty vaunted. 189 runs. hitting on average as a team 355. 51 doubles is 15th in the state. 12 triples 10th and 5 home runs. They've knocked in 155 runs as a unit. But at times, we've seen this. Is this one a little looper, going to land foul down the left field line? Have gone dormant. And it's just something that happens occasionally. You look against Santa Ana, just 3 runs scored in a 5-3 loss. They beat Long Beach 3-0. They got 10 runned by Antelope Valley 10-0. Lost to Citrus 7-2. Only scored 2 against Moore Park. Lost 8-1 to Cypress and 7-4 to Cypress. So it happens where they go on runs where they're a little quiet. But you wouldn't think that's coming in today since they've scored 25 runs over the last 2 games and 31 over the last 3. They won 15-7 and 10-9 over Glendale and LA Valley. It's kind of just been strange scenarios as of late. One day offense is clicking, the next kind of struggling. Marita trying to get Canyons their first base runner of the ball game. A 1-2 pitch fouled away off to the left, out of play. One-two hit on the ground, foul up the first baseline. So Martinez trying to work out of it here. This one lifted in the air towards center field. Good run from Hernandez fighting off the sun to make the play. 3 up, 3 down, 6 in a row retired. We go to the third, no score.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
Bakersfield will send Harrison in the 9th spot, then back to the top of the order in Ortiz and Rowland. Home plate umpire today, Earl Thomas. Scott Matthews, the field umpire. Today, the 25th meeting or 25th meeting since 2013 between Bakersfield and Canyons. Cougars are 15-9 against the Renegades, but over the last 10, it's been a really even series. Bakersfield 6 wins to just 4 for Canyons, 3-3 over the last 6. It's been a very solid series between these two. There's Isabella Harrison going to work. Slaps this one to left. Good sprint from Lujano to come in and make the play. 1 down. Excellent read by Belinda Lujano with the little left-handed slap hitting Harrison up there. It's just one of those plays. It doesn't look like much in the scorebook, but it's a pretty big play, as those are sometimes trouble. So here's Ortiz, popped up on the infield last time up, back in the first. This is just up and inside. Ortiz right about neutral in terms of her WAR. 0.36. Takes a called strike. Doesn't have much ice in terms of the isolated power, so that brings it down. Straight 0 on isolated power, but not a bad runs created scenario. 3.56 runs created out of the leadoff spot. This one popped up, back of second base. Shepard sprinting back will make the play. So a couple of pop-outs to the second baseman for Ortiz. 2 down for Lexi Rowland. Grounded to third in her only at-bat. Rowland, since the 28th of February, 21 of 54. With 9 runs batted in, 3 doubles, 2 triples. Had an excellent start to March and finish to March as well, as we're getting close to the end here. Batting .413 in the month of March. 19 of her 34 hits coming this month. A couple of doubles and a couple of triples. Rowland has been a run-creating machine this year. 16 and a half runs created on the season. And she's a tough batter to strike out. Her contact rate is 90.9%, just 9 strikeouts in 99 at-bats, 100 at-bats now on the season. Fouls this one off to the left. Doesn't walk an awful lot, so she puts the ball in play quite a bit. Talk about a high contact rate at 90.9%. 4 walks. She's been hit by a pitch 1 time, but just 9 strikeouts to go with it. That one misses away. This is a Bakersfield offense that it's right about middle of the pack out of 73 teams, or 72 teams, excuse me, in the state of California. 27th in runs scored with 165. They hit .307, which is 42nd. This one lifted in the air to left field. Lujano going back at first, but now will come in and make the play, and that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Akane Gonzalez. Canyons still looking for their first base runner of the ball game as we'll go to the home half of the third. No score, COC in Bakersfield here from Whitten Field.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Phillips, Vierick, and Gonzalez for Canyons against Alexia Martinez. Phillips standing in 357. We already gave you the stats on Amber Phillips on accident, but do it again here. 0 for 3 against LA Valley on Tuesday with a walk. Couple of doubles, 9 runs batted in for Phillips, 10 walks, 12 strikeouts. The catcher's had some runs this season where she's been really good, but has cooled off a bit in March. She hit .429 in January, which is just a couple of games, but still a good start. .462 in the month of February, but hitting just .217 here in the month of March. This one lifted in the air to left center field. Hernandez drifting across. Center fielder has been active today, one away. Third straight fly ball to center field. And the 4th and 7 batters. Hernandez has been perfect this year in center field. No errors so far through 26 games. Gold Glove caliber in that regard. Here's Krista Vierik standing in, takes the first pitch up and in. 292 for the right fielder this season. 19 for 65 with 3 doubles and 9 runs batted in. This one lifted in the air to right. In foul territory, Ortiz going over and makes the play. Everything been in the air so far for Canyons. Haven't put much pressure on the Bakersfield defense here through 8 batters, as Martinez remains perfect. 8 in a row retired to start the game. Yahali Gonzalez, the DP, batting .339. Stands in. 21 for 62 for Gonzalez. Swings at the first pitch, a 2-hopper towards the second baseman Harrison. 9 in a row retired for Martinez to open up the game. Bakersfield coming to the plate here in the 4th with no score.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
Here's Bakersfield's 4th inning. Good old-fashioned pitcher's duel here so far today. Just 1 hit in the ball game. A double from the pitcher, Alexa Martinez. Here's Alexia Marquez, who was hit by a pitch and represents the only other base runner so far in the ball game. Takes the first pitch for a ball down on an off-speed pitch from Akana Gonzalez to open up the 4th. Canyons 10-3 here at home so far this year. They've won 3 in a row coming into what's game 28 on the season for them. This one lifted in the air to right field. Vierik drifting under will make the play. So 2 pitches in and out here in the 4th inning. Aldredia will step back to the plate, struck out in her first at bat. Average dipping down even further below the Mendoza line. Aldretti now just 6 hits and 35 at bats. First pitch fouls it away. And cranked a car, which is parked illegally by the baseball field. So that's why you don't park there. One ball, one strike. The count to Aldretti. Nearly gets hit in the shoulder as she ducks out of the way. Aldretti, a pretty good contact rate for her as well at 88.2%. Three balls, two strikes to count here at Aldretti. Called strike three. Aldretti down on strikes for the second straight at bat. That same off-speed pitch from Akane Gonzalez that got her in the first gets her here in the fourth. Two outs, second strikeout of the ball game for Akane Gonzalez. Andrea Barajas, who grounded to third in her first at-bat, pops this one in the air foul. Marita not going to be able to make the play, just in front of the Bakersfield dugout, went through the door almost. Well, Thomas asking if anybody wanted to go check the fence as Marita ran it over just about. This one lifted in the air to right field. Going to be tough for Vieira, sprinting in, but will make the play. And another 1-2-3 inning for Akane Gonzalez. She's retired 8 in a row here. As we go to the home half of the fourth, Canyons still looking for their first hit as they come to the plate. 1, 2, and 3 in the fourth.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
Home half of the fourth. Top of the order for Canyons against Alexa Martinez, who's been perfect so far through 4. Lujano 0 for 1, struck out to lead the game off for Canyons. Swings at the first pitch and misses, and is behind in the count, 0-1 to start. Lujano apt to run ahead as a slap hitter. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to start the 4th inning to Belinda Lujano. It's Martinez back to work. Lujano pops this one in the air in foul territory. Good job by Marquez running back over her shoulder. So it's actually a strikeout against Lujano for an illegally batted ball. Which, I mean, doesn't really matter. She popped out foul anyway. Just matters in terms of strikeout numbers. So the 3rd strikeout of the ball game. For Martinez. We probably ran out of battery again. Here's Jimenez, grounds it towards short. 2 away here. Two down for Janice Jimenez now, who flew out to left field in her only at-bat of the ball game so far. Canyons still looking for their first hit. 11 up, 11 retired. That pitch misses down. Martinez trying to be very careful here with Jimenez. Takes a called strike. Janice having a monster year in terms of numbers, and historical year at that. Her .518 average coming in would be 2nd all-time in single season play for Canyons. Behind our own Lauren Anderson. The department rock for the athletics department here at College of the Canyons, who hit .556 back in 2015. Jimenez also on pace to potentially break her single-season stolen bases record at 28, with 18 of them so far this year. And she's the first base runner of the ball game. It's the perfect game through. Bakersfield gonna slow things down here and discuss. Shepard fouls it away. Shepard struck out her last at bat behind the count 1-2. This one hit in the air towards center field, but too much on a line as Hernandez there to make the play. And that'll end the inning. So Canyons gets a base runner, but nothing else. We go to the 5th, still no score. So 2 away here in the inning. So, sorry, we were out fixing the center field cameras. And of course, I am not just the play-by-play man, I am also the engineer. So we had a pop out to shortstop for the first out, as Martinez led things off with a pop out. Then Padilla reached on a walk. Hernandez reached on a base hit. And scratch that. No, there's only 1 out in the inning. So Martinez reached on a walk. Padilla reached on a base hit. As the pop out to second was actually, I believe, on a illegal pitch. So I'm playing catch up, like many of you may be at home. Regardless, there's 1 out, and here's Isabella Harrison. Bakersfield with plenty of traffic on here in the inning. Harrison 0 for 1 here on the day. Chops this one towards short, and it gets by both Jimenez and Soriano for a base hit. But Lujano charging basically keeps it on the infield. It's a base hit, and Bakersfield, though, has the bases loaded here in this 5th inning. Couple of hits in the inning against Akane Gonzalez here. It's an interesting conference between Casey Goodman and her head coaches, or her assistant coaches, over by the Bakersfield dugout, not bringing any of the players together. I think they're going to hit for Maddie Ortiz here. So we'll see Samantha Fuentes into pinch hit. So a pinch hitter for Ortiz and Fuentes, who's hitting .200 on the season, with a chance with the bases loaded, takes a called strike. This one popped out. Marita makes a nice play for the second out of the inning. Here's Lexi Rowland. So I was actually correct in our initial. So let's get this all set back here. So this is rolling with 2 away. It's a line drive, and Shepard makes the play. Bakersfield leaves them loaded in the 5th. We'll go to the home half. Still no score.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
So for Bakersfield in the 5th, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. As it was Martinez led things off, popping it out. And then Padilla walked, Hernandez singled. Harrison got brought back to the plate after an illegally batted ball on a less than 2-strike pitch. And then singled. Fuentes popped out to right field, or first base, excuse me, and then Roland lined out to second. And Canyons comes to the plate here in their half of the 5th inning. With Jasmine Soriano standing in. Soriano lifts it in the air to right center field. This one might be trouble. It's going to get over the head of Ortiz, who re-entered after being pinch hit for. And Soriano in with a fly ball double. And Canyons is in business with their first hit of the ball game. John Wismath going to pinch run for Soriano here. Looks like they'll go with Rohan El Hamamsi.
5 for 7. 5 for 7.
So a little bit of speed out there. Here's Giselle Morita, who popped out to center field in her only at bat. Swings and fouls the first pitch away. First chance Canyons has really had today with any sort of traffic on. Just one base runner in the ballgame before the 5th inning. That was a Janice Jimenez walk. But a double from Soriano. Marietta fouls it away. This ball lifted in the air to left field. El Hamamse not tagging, not anywhere for her to go anyway, as Padilla makes the play. On a shallow fly ball. One away for Amber Phillips. Phillips hits in the air to straightaway center field. This one might be trouble. El Hamamse not tagging initially. Harrison makes a nice, or Hernandez, excuse me, makes a nice play and a strong throw. So El Hamamse stays at second. So 2 down for Krista Vierik here. Vierik was asking for time and was not granted. And now timeout Casey Goodman calls for time. So first pitch to Vierik upcoming. Called strike. So we're here in the 5th, no score. It's been a pitcher's duel today. First hit of the ball game was a double from Soriano for Canyons here in the 5th. Bakersfield with the bases loaded in the 5th left him there after 2 singles in the inning. Just 4 hits so far in the ball game combined between the two teams. 2-strike pitch to Vierik. Poked out to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. El Hamamse will stay at third. So Canyons with a 2-out single puts runners on the corners here. And Yahali Gonzalez will come to the plate. And John Wismath calls a timeout. Brings everybody together. This is a scenario where John Wismath might try and steal something here. Send Vierik on a delayed steal and see if they can. Bakersfield, they'll get her in a rundown and maybe try and score El Hamamse from third. Seen that before. So here's Yahala Gonzalez, 0 for 1, grounded to second. Martinez delivers. Gonzalez shows bunt. Bakersfield has El Hamamse hung up at third as they execute team defense nicely. And so Gonzalez left at the plate. "2-1-5" for the final out of the inning. And we go to the 6th, still no score.
You leap so large, they call you hang time. But say, someday you catch a bad landing. Our advanced knee operations keep you playing on. After a lifetime in this game, a bad joint shouldn't stop you from sharing some skills. Our same-day hip procedures keep you playing on.
Marquez, Andretti, and Barajas due up for Bakersfield to face Icona Gonzalez here in the 6th. Marquez hit by a pitch back in the 1st, flew out to right field in the 4th. Off speed in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 misses away. This one popped up on the infield, playable for Jordan Shepard. She'll make the catch, 1 away. One down for Andretti. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. This game might very well be the first team to score is going to win. Neither offense has been able to find a run. Two balls, 1 strike now, the count. Good take from Aldretti that time. That one fouled in and out of the glove of Phillips. Evens the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the 6th. A 0-0 ball game, just 5 hits between the two teams. It has been a pitcher's duel, as Icona Gonzalez and Alexa Martinez have battled back and forth with this one fouled away. As the 2-2 misses. So we'll go to full count. This one popped up foul and we'll get out of play. These two teams don't play a lot of low-scoring games. Historically, March 22nd of 2016 was a 3-1 Canyons win. And then on the April 14th, a 4-0 Canyons win. Bakersfield won on the 15th of 2022, 2-0. And then on April 7th of 2022, 4-2. Actually won 3 in a row, all in low-scoring games. April 18th in 2023, 3-2. So really, that's it. Just about. Everything else has been 5 or more runs in a ball game, but none here today. Andretti, the hat trick in strikeouts, as she struck out looking 3 times now today. Two away, third strikeout for Akane Gonzalez. First pitch swinging from Barajas, lifted in the air, lazily to left field. Lujano will make the play, a 1-2-3 inning for Akane Gonzalez in the 6th, and Canyons will come to the plate. No score here in the 6th inning from Whitten Field. It'll be 9-1-2 for Canyons here as they go to work in the 6th inning. Gonzalez was left at the plate in the 5th. Gonzalez 0 for 1 today. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up into shallow left center field. Coming on was Padilla, but she couldn't make the play, and Gonzalez sprints into second base. Padilla trying to leave her feet, could not come up with it. And now Canyons in business here. Called a fly ball double. So Bakersfield trying to say that Krista Vieira should have been up at the plate, but she was at first base after the base hit to left field. So Yahala Gonzalez was left at the plate. So yeah, it's on the official scoring, which is Jasmine Hall, our official scorer today, and Krista Vieira had a base hit. So Bakersfield does not have their book correct. They missed something. And so we are correct here, so we go back to work. It'll be Belinda Lejano at the plate here, as Yahala Gonzalez with a fly ball double. I mean, nothing wrong with Bakersfield asking there. It absolutely is not the wrong way to go, thinking that things were hit out of turn, but it does come down to the home book as the official score. Lujano bunting to try and sacrifice Gonzalez to first base, and she does. So, or third base, excuse me, and she does. So Canyons now with a runner 60 feet away, and 2 and 3 coming to the plate. Good bunt from Belinda Lujano that time. And here's Jocelyn Jimenez, 0 for 2. But the heart of the order to the plate here for Canyons, trying to cash in this run at third base after the fly ball double from Yahala Gonzalez. First pitch in for a called strike, 0-1 to Jimenez. She's hit exactly 500 over the last 2 months coming into today, 35 for 70. With 12 runs batted in and 20 walks. Count is even at 1-1. Left-handed hitting Jimenez waits on the righty. Martinez, this one lifted into right field. Tagging is Gonzalez at third. Padilla catch. Throw to the plate. Not going to be in time. And it's a sacrifice fly ball for Jocelyn Jimenez. And Canyons breaks through here in the 6th. A 1-0 lead. And we go to Janice Jimenez here with 2 away. Jimenez 0 for 1 with a walk today. On a 5-game hitting streak, 8 for 18 now over the last 5. She's had a number of hitting streaks this season. She's had them broken by 0 for 1 performances on occasion with a number of walks. She's way ahead here, 2 balls and no strikes. As Canyons with the only run on the board here comes in the 6th. After a fly ball double from Yahala Gonzalez on a ball that was kind of just in the triangle between left field, center field, and the shortstop. Padilla made every effort to make the play and just couldn't come away with it. And Gonzalez running hard out of the box, stretched it into a leg double. And then a pair of sacrifices, one a sacrifice hit, the other a sacrifice fly. And now a 3-0 count to Janice Jimenez. 3-0 for Martinez on the way. Jimenez takes it right down the heart of the plate for the called strike. This ball lit down the left field line, but foul. So we'll come back to a 3-2 count. Three balls, two strikes, two away, one across. And Jimenez works her second walk of the ball game. We'll go to Jordan Shepard here. Looking ahead for Bakersfield, they'll send Martinez, Padilla, and Hernandez to the plate. So 6, 7, and 8 to face Akane Gonzalez. That was the group that caused problems for Gonzalez in the fifth. This one a slow roller in front of third, and it's thrown away by Marquez. Jimenez going to try and score from first base. The relay throw from the right fielder not in time. And Shepard a base hit, an errant throw, and a run scored for Canyons. They have a 2-0 lead. So it's actually a three-base error. So Shepard a base hit on a slow roller to third base, and then reaches second on the errant throw. That allows Jimenez to score all the way from first. 10th error of the season on Marquez, as she just airmailed it. And now Soriano with Shepard, who can run pretty well out at second base, can try and add another here for Canyons with a base hit. Soriano, one of only 4 hits now in the ball game for Canyons. Had a double back in the fifth. Re-entered after she was pinch run for. Casey Goodman out to talk to Martinez here. And it's going to be a straight pitching change as she's going to go to Cassidy Torres now. Martinez stays as the DP. Torres flexes back in as the pitcher. So a pitching change here. Cassidy Torres, who was listed as the starter but flexed out 3 and 4 on the year with a 4.31 ERA. In 50 and a third, she's given up 42 runs, 31 of them earned, and she'll try and hold here. She'll pitch in a 2-0 count to start. So Soriano in a 2-0 count as Torres ready to go. Takes the 2-0 down, and it's 3-0. Three balls and one strike to Soriano. Takes the 3-1 for a strike as Torres has found her rhythm now. Three-two hit right back up the middle for a base hit. Shepard trying to score from second. She does. Soriano will advance to second on the throw to the plate. An RBI base hit, and Canyons has made it 3-0. Marita, first pitch swinging, lifts it in the air to center field. Going back to second baseman to make the play is Harrison, and that will end the inning. Canyons, though, with 3 across. We'll go to the 7th. A 3-0 ball game in favor of COC. Martinez, who's 1 for 2 today, starts here in the 7th inning for Bakersfield, trying to get a base runner on. Puts this one in the air to right field. Vieira darting in will make the play. One away here for Padilla. Zakana Gonzalez trying to finish off a complete game here. Padilla 0 for 1 with a walk today. Canyons took all the way to the 6th inning to get any runs. They got 3 of them. Bakersfield was held to the bases with held to no runs with the bases loaded in the 5th. This ball lifted in the air on the infield for Jordan Shepard. She'll make the play. 2 quick outs here in Bakersfield down to their last out of the ball game. It's the 8-hitter in Emily Hernandez, who singled back in the 5th and was stranded at second base. So Bakersfield will need a whale of a 2-out rally here to try and push the game beyond the top half of the 7th. Akana Gonzalez one good pitch away from finishing this one out. First pitch in for a called strike. This one chopped on the ground towards third. Soriano can finish it off. Fires a strike to first base. And that is the ball game. Akana Gonzalez, a complete game shutout. Gave up just a handful of hits in the ball game, 3 to be exact. Stranded 5 base runners. For the Cougars, they get all their runs in the 6th inning. For Bakersfield, no runs on 3 hits, an error, and 5 left on base. For Canyons, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. Gonzalez gets the win. The game an hour and 37 minutes. For the Cougars, they get to 4-2 in conference play. And now 17-11 on the regular season. That will do it for us here today. We'll have baseball for you next week. I believe we might have a bunch of games next week. I can't remember the schedule. Check cocathletics.com or right here on the YouTube page on the Cougar Sports Network for the full schedule. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next time.